Hello, guys. Thank you so much for coming along today. It's always a pleasure to have you on my channel. If this is the first time you're coming along, thank you so much. I do really appreciate you. Please, can you go ahead and click that subscribe button right below and click the notification bell? Do you know why? So that anytime I release new content, you'll be the first person to get the notification. I don't want you to miss any of my contents, okay? And please do go ahead and like and share and comment if you appreciate what I do here or if you have any question. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always trusting and always coming, returning back to me. What we do here is to build an active community of practice for Scrum and Agile. So if you have any related question on Scrum and Agile, by all means, drop them in the comment section below. And as always, if you're looking forward to collaborate with me, or you are interested, looking for a mentor, a coach, or you are new to Scrum and Agile, you're not quite so experienced, you just wanted to kind of get your feet wet, all you need to do is to reach out to me. You can see my information up there. Connect with me, shoot me an email, or follow me on my Instagram or Facebook, and let's collaborate, okay? This is totally free of charge. All right, so today is going to be very short because a number of people have been asking. I've seen a number of comments and questions on the internet, and I thought I could contribute towards that conversation. So this is very contentious. You know, most people have been debating, should a Scrum Master role be part-time or should it be full-time, right? What does a Scrum Master really do? There are a lot of ordinary and very, confusing questions people do ask. And I thought I could just contribute towards that to iron things out. Let's just look at it from another perspective today, right? So perhaps you must have listened to this or you have come across it. Maybe what I'm going to share with you today could give you another perspective towards this conversation. It is ongoing conversation. Sometimes you might see some job posting out there looking for a part-time Scrum Master or a full-time permanent position, contract permanent position, whatever that is. Today's conversation might really help you in order to get much more holistic idea on that topic. As always, I'm going to share my screen and then we can get started. So for some people, they think that the Scrum Master position should be full-time. For some people, it should be part-time. So I ask you, what do you think? Do you think it should be full-time or it should be part-time? Where do you stand? If you say full-time, what points would you say, or how would you substantiate that argument if you, whatever position or whatever stand or whatever you stand on this argument? Now, today primarily we'll be looking at it from the point of view of people saying that the Scrum Master position should be part-time. And then we'll now go into the second phase, which is full-time. Now, one of the, some of the primary reasons that most people have been asking that questions are, what do Scrum Master actually do all day? What do we do? We have 8 hours a day. What do a Scrum Master actually do on a day-to-day basis? I have made video, and there are other countless of videos that have been made on, in response to that question. So if you wanted to know my own opinion about what does a Scrum Master do, please do check that on my channel, okay? A Scrum Master performs a number of duties on a day-to-day basis, okay? So most people have been asking that question, thinking that the Scrum Master doesn't really do anything. So if a Scrum Master doesn't really do anything, the position of the Scrum Master should be part-time. Now, some people have gone further to ask, can a Scrum Master manage 2 teams? I'm not sure, manage is the right word there, but let's just say someone who is piloting the affair, someone who coordinates, right? So can a Scrum Master manage 2 teams? If yes, then in other words, that means the Scrum Master position should be full-time. But if a Scrum Master cannot or is not encouraged to manage 2 teams, then the Scrum Master role should be part-time. The third question, can another team member, maybe a developer or a product owner or a project manager, serve as a team's Scrum Master? If yes, in other words, it means someone can also do another position, perform the duties of a Scrum Master, making the Scrum Master position a part-time. Now, the last but not the least question people do ask is, do Scrum Master work 40 hours a week? If no, then in other words, what that means is a Scrum Master position could be part-time. I mean, these and other questions people have asked just to portray the argument that the Scrum Master role should be part-time. Now, let's look at it much more closely. Now, some people look at the Scrum Master position from different angles. The first is the scope of responsibilities, right? They think that, the Scrum Master role is mostly about facilitation, removing impediments, which could be managed in conjunction with other roles. If that is the case, then in other words, what that means is the Scrum Master role should be part-time. I hope you're getting my point. So people are looking at it from different angles, and these are valid arguments. This is very realistic. It is not theory. You can't see this in the Scrum Guide. I am a Scrum Master, so I know what I mean, this is what happens on a day-to-day activities. Team maturity. Now, the point is, no matter how mature a team is, they always need a Scrum Master. Do you agree with me? Let's look at it from the point of view of sports. I love soccer. I mean, I love it. Whether you call it soccer or you call it football, okay? No matter how mature a team is, they always have a coach. Now, even professional athletes, they always have coaches. Think of it from the point of view of Chelsea Football Club or PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. These great, football, they all have individual coaches. They all have. What that means is there is always someone who is trying, who is coordinating, who is working with the players, the athletes, to make sure that they give their optimum best. The same thing applies to Scrum. So for some people, when a team is high performing, they don't need a Scrum Master. Absolutely, absolutely. Discard that belief. Discard it. It is not true. Now look at it from the point of view, even in a classroom setting. It is still the same thing when it comes to project management. Cost efficiency. Some people look at it from the budgeting. Okay, why should we pay a Scrum Master over $100,000? We can cut down costs and ask someone else to, ask our PM to coordinate and work as a Scrum Master. In such a way, we are cutting costs. The same thing in terms of role integration, right? Some organization, what people do, this is very practical or very, very existential. Some organizations appoint internal team member to work as a Scrum Master without training, without undergoing some sort of training and no certification. I'm not criticizing that, but the point is, does that really make the person a Scrum Master? Role integration, scalability concern, right? So there are some sort of, questions and argument people have been making to justify what they say that the Scrum Master role should be part-time. Risk of micromanagement, right? We understand what micromanagement is, over-involvement, not giving the team the autonomy in order to become cross-functional and self-organized. The other people look at it also from the evolution of the role. Some people say the Scrum Master role is still new. So it is still growing. Agile is still new. It is still growing. So because of that, we haven't really gotten to the point where we can have like a full-time employee to work as a Scrum Master. Some people look at it from the varied needs of different teams. So we need a Scrum Master as when needed. No matter what it is, these are valid reasons people are given to justify the claim that the Scrum Master role is part-time. But is that actually true? Let's find out. Now, the last phase of today's conversation is just to give you an idea of what a Scrum Master does. It could be on a day-to-day basis, it could be on a weekly basis, it could be on a bi-weekly basis. Now, we do understand that some Scrum Masters work remotely. Some people work, in an office setting. Notwithstanding this scenario, the difference might not be too much. We understand, all of the different hats that the Scrum Master puts on at different times. The Scrum Master is involved in the backlog refinement, the sprint planning, daily Scrum, review, retrospective, event overhead, retro actions, impediment, distractions, team coaching, PO coaching, personal, organizational, eating, walking, context switching. Now, if you take a look at what I'm sharing with you on the screen right now, you can figure out how the Scrum Master goes on the day-to-day activity on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, bi-weekly, monthly. And you can see how these hours are distributed. Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, do I need to log in my time for eating? I mean, we have our lunch break. Is that correct? Now, if the Scrum Master is going in person, going into office, right, you need to take some break in between just to kind of, exercise your legs a little bit. Context switching, moving from one meeting to the other, or moving from one task to the other. You need time to transition. Impediments, you need to schedule time. If your team members are trying to match PR, maybe the resource person is not available, or they have sent out the PRs, but there is no one to match the PRs. By PR, I mean pull requests. When the dev team creates, the code in the main branch, so they push it for someone to review and then to merge it. So all of these things require some sort of time. And the Scrum Master is always at the forefront to make sure that these things are really, really working according to plan. Because what summarizes what a Scrum Master does is to help the team to continue to deliver value using the Scrum process. So now, I'm not trying to scare you by putting up this screen right now. What I'm trying to show you is how the Scrum Master role is being distributed on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a bi-weekly basis. Having some time for a retro, having some time for daily Scrum, all of this requires some amount of time. So what that means is the Scrum Master role is a full-time, not a part-time. Now, some people, put out the position of the Scrum Master because they want to cut costs or because they want to, give it a try. They have it about Scrum, but just wanted to try it and see how that goes. What do you think? Do you think that the Scrum Master role should be a part-time, or do you think it should be full-time? Now, I leave that to you to answer. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and we'll continue to look at it from a holistic point of view. Okay? Thank you so much for spending these few minutes with me. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, this is my own opinion about this ongoing conversation about should the Scrum Master role be part-time or should it be full-time? Let me know what you think in the comment section, your question, your concern, your thoughts, and we continue to build an active community of practice. It's been a pleasure having you here. I hope that I will see you again next time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell, like, and comment, and we'll build an active community of practice. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time. In the meantime, I hope you stay well. Bye for now.